What did Mercedes do to my SLK? So before I do my engine swap on my beloved SLK, I am determined to figure out what actually went on here with this timing chain. I know that seems to be the issue. I've got some other issues, but I really want to know, what did they do to this car when they did the diagnostic? Because the information that I received was pretty minimal, and now I'm having to play detective to figure out what happened. Man, first of all, they lost one of these. One of these right here. I don't know why they did that. But the key thing I want to know is what actually happened to this engine. Because I've not been able to actually get in there and see what's going on. So I've actually built something in my tool that I'm tracking, like where everything goes, because I actually want to see what's going on here. I know the timing chain is gone, but I need to know what's going on underneath this. And it's all probably loose because they unplugged everything and didn't put anything back. So if I have a little look, I'll be able to see what's going on. So let's do that. Okay, but it's been raining, so I'm a bit cautious of all these connections, but I've watched literally lots of videos on this engine harness, seeing where things goes. But you know, this is what I'm trying to say. Look at this. They've just cut things and not told me what they've cut. Just loose. Like, this was not like that before. I just don't understand how you could do a diagnosis, break things, and then don't tell the customer what you actually did. Because now I'm like, all right, they've cut tube in here clearly and not said anything. It's just annoying, man. It's actually annoying. It's quite frustrating too, and this is the reason why I want to learn to just do these things myself, because you know, sometimes even main dealers, you just can't actually trust what they are actually doing with your car. Look, hose in, just damaged. It's like I've been looking after this car and it wasn't like this before. It was not like this before, man. So from the videos I've been watching, it's pretty straightforward to get the casing off. First, I'm gonna take off all of this engine duct. I mean, look at this. This was not like that when I gave it to them. This is damaged now. What's this? Taped up. Like, it's actually insane, bro. Actually insane. So I need a new one of this now. I wish I just didn't take it there, because I knew something was up, obviously, because the car wouldn't start. But what I didn't know was how badly they would leave it. So again, looking in here, let's bring the camera closer so you can see loose bolts. These easily could get lost. Everything's loose, so they've had a look in here, obviously, but they couldn't even be bothered to actually screw things back down. And this is why I actually want to take this off, because it's going to be coming out anyway. But I actually want to see the timing chain, which is going to be underneath all of this. That's what I actually want to see. But I'm really annoyed that Mercedes couldn't be bothered to actually put all of this back. Everything plugs in here, but this is the whole point of learning, you see, because now I know where things need to connect. And it isn't as scary, especially once you've seen about I don't know, hours and hours of YouTube videos. Because if I Let's have a look in here. gonna be dry. We're looking for glittery metal residue, but I'm not gonna be able to see that until I've fully taken off this. So let me try that. Just gonna disconnect the battery. It's probably dead anyway. It definitely is dead. I don't even think it's dead. I think it's just not connected because all of the plugs from the engine harness are out. Which, you know, I'm like one of these particular guys, so I want to have it neat. But I have found a garage who can actually do what I need to do, or need it to do, which in this case is going to be a complete new engine. Yeah, it's not the best day to be doing this, to be honest, but I wanted to have a look. I was too eager. We're getting close to the engine swap day. So do I have the tools is the next question. So just taking a look at these bolts here, I don't think I have the tool or the right head for these. So looks like I've got the right head for this. It is a 7mm. If I can get all of these out, then we want to take this off. That's a little bit bigger. That's a little bit bigger. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is what they've done. They've unplugged these coil plugs, and then they have just lightly screwed them back in, unplugged all the harness. This would have come out. We would have checked all inside these cylinders. So they sent me a picture. I'll put the picture up on screen, but they didn't explain what that was, where that was, or anything. So I need to get inside of here and have a look for myself. At this point, I'm just unscrewing all of these bolts from the engine harness. Now, the issue that I've got here is that there's this gray cable. I'll throw the shot of it on screen that just seemed to be wrapped around underneath that area on the left side of the timing chain area. And for the life of me, I just couldn't get it out. I don't know why it was doing that. I don't know if it's supposed to be there. I didn't want to cut the cable because it seemed like it was going to another part of the engine underneath. And I'm gonna have to research this because I just couldn't get the engine harness frame wiring off. And it made it quite difficult when I was getting the rocker cover off as well. All right. Now we're getting somewhere here. So the timing chain is here. Now it doesn't seem not tight to me. However, I've seen from the videos that it has to be in an alignment with this guy down here. And I can see that is not. But first I have to get all of these off. But I don't know if I have the tool, because I've got to get all of that. This is like fan for the radiator, and then this, the fan here. But yes, rocker cover off. I think that's what it's called. Which was a bit weird because of all of this cable in here. And I couldn't free it from there either. It's all tied up to here. Which, like I said, in the videos I watched, I couldn't see that. But I need to get more of this off and stripped down. Really need to get this harness out the way. So that might be the next job. Appreciate you watching this video. If you want to see more of what happened to this, then make sure that you subscribe. I appreciate it. Peace.